Hello, everybody. Tom and Jody here. We're going to discuss today the random selection capability of the drug and alcohol testing software by TatSoft Apps. Everybody's always interested in this function here, so let's go over and get right into it here. You'll notice that we have the Get Random Selections button right here at the top on the main window. And when you click that, you come to the Randomize It window. I should say that we also sell another product called Randomize It that basically does just this. So, some people want just random selection capability.
And your screen would look like this. You
Very
see
similar.
Randomize It
Yes.
right up at the top.
Very similar and the same functionality.
Correct.
Okay, so let's look at the screen here real quick before we start. So total records to choose from. That's going to change as I select companies and or consortiums because it's going to tell me how many employees are in these companies that I select. And by the way, you can select as many companies as you want. Down here, you can select by drug, alcohol, or you could do drug and alcohol, and you can do alternates. You can do by number, and you can do by percent. Okay, and here, if you click on this checkbox, you will generate notification letters for everyone that's selected in the random selection.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and over here, you can put your name, maybe your company name, or the person doing the random selection, and that'll show up on the report as well. And this will show us how many records we get back when we do a random selection.
Okay, just
Okay.
want to mention, Tom, about the SQL database, if you could tell us about that.
Yeah, we use the random function from the SQL database, which is very, random, sanctioned by the government. It's scientifically sound and approved by the DOT and any government agency.
Good.
Okay, we're not just selecting numbers out of a hat.
All
Okay,
right.
so let's jump into. So we're just going to do companies today, and I want to say that you can do as many as you want. Now, see, you notice here it says 41. That tells you that there's 41 employees in York Health.
Mm-hmm.
And if I add Magna, they only have 7. So you notice how these numbers change as I select and deselect companies.
Yes.
So I can select. There's no limit to how many companies you can select. You select as many as you want. So let's say we're going to just select these 4 right here. And there's only 30 records in those 4 companies, but it's all right for demo purposes. Okay? All right, so let's say we want to do a hard number. I'm just going to say 2. A percent here for a hard number for drug is 2. Alcohol, we're going to do a percent. And for alcohol, I'll do 10%. Okay? And we're going to do 1 drug and alcohol just for the heck of it. And we'll go ahead and pick 1 alternate. And we're going to generate notification letters. All right, so how many would that bring back, Jody? 10% of 30, that's 3. And then 5, so we probably get back 7 records here, right?
7.
So let's do our random selection. And look at that, we got back 7 records right here.
Okay.
Okay, and we generated notification letters. So as of right now, we've done the random selection. We haven't actually created the report yet. And the way you do that here is save as report. And now it's telling me the random report generated and saved to the drug testing reports, random selection reports folder. So all of your records go in drug testing reports, and then there's a subfolder for each type of report.
Okay.
And we also generated notification letters, and here they are. Okay? So let's go out to, now we could go back to main and go look at those reports, but let's just go ahead this time and actually look at them, using File Explorer. So let me drag File Explorer over here, and we're going to go to C on our C drive, drug testing reports. Okay, and there are all your folders. So let's go look at that random selection report we just created. Okay, I'm going to sort these. Well, they're already sorted right. So here's the one we just did. Okay, May 12th at 4:53 p.m. And we got back 7 records, remember? Okay, now here, I'm going to drag this on so you can see everything. Here's what your random report would look like. So it tells you the report type, random selection report, the run date, generated by, we did not enter anything in that field where I said you could, I should have done that, where you could enter a name. We didn't do that, so it says none entered. The software used, the number of companies used for the random pool, we had selected 4 companies, and here they are: Ames Trucking, Argos Tower, IACU, and Magna Transport. Original file size, if you remember, was 30. Total records returned was 7. We got total drugs returned 2. Total alcohol returned 3, because it was 10% of 30. and we picked one for drug and alcohol and one for alternates. And if I can drag this up and get it in your viewing area, you can see the records that we got selected right there. Here's your 2 for drug, here's your 3 for alcohol, here's your 1 that was selected for drug and alcohol, and there's your 1 alternate. Okay?
Okay. And
So now we also said notification letters. So we should have 7 notification letters for this as well. So let's back off. Now I want you to notice something here. On this random report, all the reports have a unique ID, a run ID, and this is 4803. 4803. So now we're going to go back to our notification letters and look at this folder number, 4803. That's how you tie a random report to the notification letters.
Okay, so that run ID is important to
and here's your
take note of.
And there's your 7.
There's
your 7 notification letters right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these will tell them what they were selected for. So Debbie Sheffield was selected for alcohol. Okay? And if we go look at here, June Bailey was selected for alcohol. Remember, we should have 3 alcohols. There's your alcohol. So there's your 3 alcohols. Okay? Now you're getting to drug and alcohol. Remember, we had 1 of those. And you should have I think 2 drugs. There's the first one, and there's your second drug. So this one's going to be the alternate, and that's the alternate.
All right.
So it tells you their ID, their employee name, the company they work for, and what they were selected for. Okay, so let me close this report. Now, of course, everybody knows that we could have done that with this new report viewer and went and saw our random reports that way.
And you'll find that on main in the upper right corner.
Right there, and there's that random report we just ran.
So that gets you there faster,
Right.
I think.
Yeah, we love this thing. And the notification letters likewise. It's just instead of having to go out to File Explorer, you could have done it that way. So let me close that. So again, the random report functionality gives you everything you need. It's sanctioned by the government. It's SQL database, random function. And you can select drug and alcohol, or alternates. You can generate notification letters. You can see how many you're choosing from here. Let's say if we'd have done a consortium. As you pick consortiums, you can see how many records you're pulling from, so it helps you determine what you want to do down here. And you could have put your company name in here, but we didn't do that. Also, you can save everything as a CSV file, and like everything, it's got a nice help button that explains things. And that will just about wrap up the random selection capability.
Looks very easy.
Yeah, it's simple. People love it. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.